First and foremost, it is extremely important that you understand the core value drivers of a business. And when we identified ours, which was including the capital, be the bigger land parcels which we need to have, and possibly the kind of a human resource talent, and the need to identify extreme niche products in the market.
Casagrande, the first thing which we did is understand what consumers want and build products accordingly. The second most important aspect that we focused when we started doing the scaling up of marketing and brand-related activity was, we want to consciously, differentiate Casagrande as a brand vis-a-vis others.
Home buyer, a guy who's looking at buying a home, who's coming to Casagrande. So then we started looking and exploring what are the kind of businesses or needs which he has around the home buying. Then we came into multiple, 4 to 5 very new, very interesting verticals which we thought was very relevant, which includes Do My Home, which is about after the builder hands over the house to you, who will do the whole work. There are close to 200 tasks which you need to complete for you to move into the house. And that is where we brought in a concept of Do My Home as a business, which is into the whole interiors in one go. And then we also realized that a home buyer has a lot of pain points when he's searching for home, and there's no single window system which makes prudent sense. And we saw a lot of other online portals were also into a classified model. So we evolved a new business called realtycompass.com, which is a biggest database of projects in a particular city. And then after we hand over the house, after the next 15-20 years, we're creating huge infrastructure. But who's going to maintain all this infrastructure in terms of the huge developments and townships which we do? So we evolved a business called Casagrande PropCare, which take care of the whole facilities of our projects. But that business today pitches in with a lot of builders, possibly who are not having an arm, possibly for facilities management. We realized there's a synergy of warehousing parks, so we started Casagrande District Park and so on and so forth. When we realized actually we were getting reasonably very relevant and dominant in the market, and when I realized these competencies sometimes when I see in the newer markets were a little less existent, at that point in time I thought this is the opportunity for us to move into newer geographies and scale up further. So when we scaled up, the primary strategy was to ensure the gap in terms of human resource talent was getting clearly bridged, because what could happen is if the resources are not competent to handle the scaled up model, obviously the system could be in for a thing.
The first factor naturally being the quality of our frontline resource. Hiring the right talent is the most important thing in the sales function. The second factor is motivating this talented resources. Motivating them can be from two functions. From one is by giving them the right projects which they need to sell, mapping it to their capabilities. The second one is motivating them with a lot of goodies and what they would get in turn of their contribution to Casagrande.
Second most important thing is to ensure the systems and processes were so structured, but at the same time was not creating a bit of a constraint to the business growth or speed. But systems and processes is extremely good for scaling up, but at the same time could slow down a business. So we ensured these two balances happened. First best thing is we created an organization which has a culture of values. Where anything which we do, we possibly see it with a lot of everybody needs to be respected and everybody possibly needs to have their fair share. Second most important thing is we have I have said this earlier, and we have nurtured the talent very well. In terms of the people we've gone about recruiting and ensuring their adequate reward. The third I would think is we identified the necessary strategic levers which are needed for the organization. We kept using or deploying that well, in terms of at a point in time we went for project based equities, at a point in time we went for bigger land parcels to create townships, and as and when we kept identifying what possibly is evolving in the market from a domain space, and kept moving into the newer spaces by ensuring we are always continuously benchmarking the process against the bigger builders or the bigger developers who could be our role model. The one most important critical part of the transformation which happened in the organization, the last I would say past 4-5 years, is delegation of work to very highly qualified people, much more qualified, much more smarter than the promoters ourselves actually, much more smarter, much more capable of doing that. If you don't move yourself from a good entrepreneurial environment to a professional entrepreneurial environment, I would still say entrepreneurial environment is very critical. But professional entrepreneurial environment, actually, you will ultimately not grow the business to the size it can truly, grow to. And that is something which every entrepreneur in every ecosystem has to understand.